Welcome back everyone to Qigong with Diane Smith. Always happy to see you. Today's class, let's start with breathing. Hands on navel, relax those shoulders back and down. Make sure your knees are soft and feet feel rooted, okay? And then we're just gonna tune and turn in to our breath. And begin to observe. How are you breathing at this moment? Deep or shallow? Fast or slow? Is the breath coming and going with ease and openness, or do you feel like there's restriction, both in inflammation, but also there could be tension in the body? Just noticing. And then let's let that go. And let's get a bounce on again today. I really am loving this bounce. I always have, but lately it's just, I feel more connected to it again. So feeling this energy from the hips, everything in between down to the floor, you're getting some movement. We're getting some work happening here, possibly stirring up some heat. Notice all that it takes for you to move your legs. Feet feel rooted. Now get those arms involved and relax your neck a bit. We'll do the 5 pumps again this class. Liking that little bit of relaxation in the neck. If that feels good. Okay, let's release the neck. So let's stop the bobble and begin to turn side to side. And again, you're not, when I teach class, it's about underdoing in a way. So we don't want to, twist and hurt ourselves. We want to bounce fast or slow. That's fine. But I want you to twist and feel the movement. And we need to slow that down in order to feel. So feeling the spinal column on the left and right side. And begin to notice if one side is more open. Less restrictions, if you will. You might notice that they seem very similar, but just be in the body. Typically, your spine loves a good twist. But again, if your back says no, you can stand here and bounce facing forward. So we're just kind of stirring up the energy, waking up the spine. Come forward, continue to bounce. Take a nice deep breath in if that feels okay. Nice sigh. And then slow it down. And then feel. Try not to move. Go inside. What's going on in there? So last class we were doing water buffalo breath or fire breath in the seated position. Today we're just going to do it nice and relaxed in the standing position. Okay. So again, the knees are generally always soft in Qigong. Shoulders are relaxed. Your feet can be splayed out a little, whatever feels good for your hips. And again, remember when we do this style of breath, your hands are doing nothing. They're just helping me to feel center. Okay. So when you're ready to inhale, we expand. And on the exhale, we're contracting these abdominals, bringing the navel back to your spine. Okay, so we'll do a few rounds of this. So when you're ready, inhale, exhale, ha, 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 ha. and relax. Bring the breath back in. Very, very, very good yang breath, fire breath, heat breath. And then just allow the breath to return back to normal. More of that yin breathing. Let's get a little more heat going. Let's do it one more time. When you're ready, inhale, exhale, ha, 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 and done. Beautiful. Return to normal, natural breathing. Should have a little more heat going, possibly. And you also might have coolness. That's true for some people, but however, most of us will feel some heat. This is what we're hoping for in a way, because this is what helps us to transform the energy that's stuck, tension and tightness. All right, let's do a little tiger stretch today. So we're going to stand here nice and tall, but we're going to relax those knees. And if it feels okay, we're going to take our tiger paws and we're going to reach out, sending those hips to the back wall here. Hands are reaching to your camera, or not your camera, but to your phone or your device. And we're sinking those hips back, and we're trying to get a nice lengthening in the back of the legs, but also the arms here. Neck is relaxed. We're reaching out and then coming back in. And we're going to go on each leg now. So taking your left leg out, I'll mirror you. Left leg out, you can leave the toes up or put your foot down. Back leg is still bent. And we're going to turn slightly over that bent leg a little bit, that front leg, and the same thing. So we're going to reach out, getting a nice, then straighten this front leg a bit. And again, toes can be up, deeper stretch here, or down. Breathing in, breathing out. And coming in slowly. And of course, we have to do the right leg. So switching legs, back knee bent, turning the torso over that front right leg and reaching over it, head relaxed. And again, we're trying to straighten this front leg a bit. Some hamstrings, some calf muscle stretch here. And up. All right, beautiful. So take a moment and feel that. Typically, when we pay more attention to our hamstrings, it's really good for the low back, tailbone and sacrum area. And I'm discovering that I do this a bunch of hamstring stretches at night and quads, and I'm learning that I sleep better. So reducing tension and tightness in the body does help us sleep better. So play with this if you like. A little stretch before bed. So we're going to move in here to tiger searches for food. So let's bring that left leg forward, bend those knees, and we're going to bring our tiger paws to face earth. And then we're going to twist over the left side as I mirror you. And we're going to make a nice gentle circle, keeping the arms relaxed. Coming around, twisting to the opposite direction here. Bring the paws towards your belly, not touching, and then swing center. Okay, so this is tiger searches for food. So we're filling our bellies up. Then we're going to change the direction. So we're going to twist back and make a nice circle out front, going to the opposite side, bringing it in, twisting, and go back. Again, this twist, again, very good for the spine as long as you don't overdo. Bring in the food to center and opposite direction. Exhale, relaxed hands, inhale. Exhale away. So again, the spine is getting a nice twist here. And what's happening here is the large intestine, the small intestine, the pancreas, stomach, spleen, liver, gallbladder, they're all getting, a nice massage. Exhale, inhale. Next time we're at center, let's switch legs to the right leg. Back knee bent too. Okay, keep nice and relaxed those shoulders. Pause down. We'll twist right, go out, gentle circle, twisting, coming into center, and change direction. I'm loving these very gentle twists. So you're kind of going forward a little bit and then onto that back leg. So you may have to play with your stance. And last time, away, in, back to center, and bring the feet under those hips. Press your tiger paws back onto the belly, relax those knees, and breathe. And relax. Okay. So from here, tiger returns to the mountain. So we're going to use a little bit of hip sinking and knee work if that feels okay. So we're going to exhale back. And then as you inhale, the backs of the hands come towards and up, and you kind of undulate the spine. Hands go out about shoulder height. And we keep a bend in the knees because the next one, when we circle, we're going to stand nice and tall. And again, exhale, inhale. Exhale, arms very relaxed. Keep a bend, and then inhale, stand nice and tall. Exhale, inhale, floating, exhale, and inhale. The tiger returns to the mountain. And for those yogis out there, you know how mountain pose is a very fundamental pose? Well, you could say this one is too. Tiger returns to the mountain, returning to you. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. So staying as calm, relaxed, floating, if you will. Your legs, your hips, all of that is the base of the mountain, and then you can feel the upper part of you growing and expanding to the universe. I'm really enjoying this one too. Coming home to yourself. It's a gift. Take your time. If you're moving slower than me, fantastic. Last time. So calming, so relaxing. And when you're done, come back to your center. Arms beside or on your body, it's totally up to you, and breathe. Try not to move. Feel your effects of your practice so far. Okay, let's put our right palm, again I'm mirroring you, facing up just below the navel if you can. And then we're going to take the left hand, we're going to cross the body and make a nice gentle circle. So we're not reaching up, we're not striving in Qigong. We're going to relax and make a few circles here. I'm going to do a little yin and yang. So we're drawing the exterior of the yin and yang symbol. And now the next time your hand is up, we're going to draw the line between the yin and the yang in kind of a large S shape. And then back across the body, one full circle. Come on up to the top at the 1.5, and then draw that big S again. Across, one beautiful circle and a half. So relaxing and drawing, you know, the delineation, the divide between the yin and yang. This is harmony. Nice big relaxed S. Knees are soft, shoulders very relaxed. Last one. Take a moment, maybe putting that arm down, possibly releasing the other one, but checking in to see how they, maybe similar they feel or how different they feel. And let's switch to the left palm facing the sky. And then your right hand comes across the body, relaxed circle, coming around. There might be a little gentle twist here in the spine. Nice circle. Next time the hand is up, let's go into that divide. Harmony, if you will, at center. And again, one full circle. Calm and relaxed. Coming up again, and that big S. Across, around, up, and graceful S. Arms from the shoulders all the way to the fingertips. So relaxed. We'll do one more full one. And then when you're done, check on this side now. Check on your right side to the left. Are they more equal? Maybe more similar? Who knows? More, or maybe very different. But just explore the left and the right side of your body. And let's bring our hands to the navel. Let's do a nice little circle here. Kind of bringing in and sending that chi where it needs to go. Relax, and we'll finish class with our circles. Inhale, crossing one arm in front, remember which one, and down. Let's do a little brain body work. One more time, up, crossing over, and floating down. Okay, one more time, palms above the head. Sink them down to your most beautiful heart, pressing into the sternum if you can, and bow your head. Maybe finding some gratitude for coming to class. We're doing a nice short routine for you to come back to you. Breathing in, having gratitude, honor where you are and your journey. And honor community. Namaste, everyone. Thanks for joining me for another session of Qigong with Diane Smith. Have a beautiful day.